a headlining team who's going to do improv while we are counting. Stovetron!
And all we need to get started is a word.
Leaf, plateau.
I heard leaf. Thank you.
Oh, careful there. Oh, he's just living his life. You don't need to disrupt him.
Fred, I gotta rake these leaves. Mom's not gonna...
Why you like this, Tom? Look at him.
I want my allowance. If I don't finish raking the yard, you know, Mom.
More than Jacob's life? I named him already.
You just saw that turtle. You just saw it.
Yeah, but he stuck his head out farther. It's like last week with Jared the Falcon.
You remember how Jared the Falcon ended?
I know, but at least he'll be safe. It's just you know how.
Well, now that he's out of my way, I'm just gonna keep raking.
Do I still get a piece of the allowance?
Doing anything, John?
I'm saving a life. Is that worth nothing?
Cleared the yard of all the turtles.
I'm watching for
Mom
more.
will be very proud.
She says they smell, but I think this one's going to be different.
That turtle is going to be different. That turtle is a special turtle, different from all the other turtles we've found in this
Make
world.
eye contact.
I'm not doing that again. That Falcon almost bit me.
Turtles are gentler by nature.
You don't know that.
I think it's a painter. It could.
The animal kingdom has it out for me. I'm not messing around.
What? It's called the circle of life. It's so difficult.
Why should the circle of life involve me getting bit by a turtle?
Death.
John, your brother is such a jerk.
I know. Do you want to meet him?
He's just so much prettier than any of the turtles that are in my yard, and it's just he doesn't even appreciate them, you know what I mean?
It's true. I think
He
I'm.
doesn't even appreciate them. I feel like the Falcon's coming back.
Do you want to meet his mom?
Yes.
Okay, but I still get like joint custody, right?
No.
That's what my parents do.
That's not what my parents do. So this one's mine, and you can go to Florida.
You're saying. But what about every other weekend?
I mean, there's flights on Saturdays, but sometimes they get canceled.
Sweetheart, I don't want you to bring another turtle back into this house.
It's not a turtle. It's a gift. From God.
That is the last time I send you down to Florida for the weekend. I'm not doing it anymore. They're brainwashing you down there. I knew your father was going to do it.
Mom, I said the Our Father 67 times like you told me to, and then this turtle came. So now it's not ours.
Lucinda, if you do not take care of this tortoise, so help me God. So help me God, Lucinda.
It's a turtle. They're very different.
Mrs. Flavick, I'm glad you came over to the school today.
Yes, Father Joseph.
Lucinda is having problems focusing in class. Are problems at all?
If you count a messy divorce, some poor frequent flyer miles, and a few animals, no. We're fine. Lucinda's great.
Sounds like a standard Catholic life. Annulment in your...
Oh, Father, I don't mean to bring up my personal business, but if we're going to do a free confessional right here...
Vertical. knew when you were dating and we were still in Catholic school. He was no good. He's a convert.
Father, is this the jealousy that you developed because I didn't say yes to you to go to prom? I didn't want to go to prom with you, and then you went to be a priest, and I was like, well, that boat sailed.
I didn't see that we had any future, and I thought that was it. I never would have gone if I'd known there was still a chance.
I don't know why you jumped the gun so fast. That just seemed preemptive, but that's fine. You chose your life, and I chose mine.
This is undoubtedly the most interesting confession I've heard here.
What happened?
I sacrifice my vows, my role, my job, my future, my relationship with my mother, because she'll be downright pissed if one of her 5 children didn't become a priest and stay a priest. She'll have a shot.
I mean, since we're in the confessional right now, I can't say that there haven't been times during Mass I thought about ripping your collar off your neck. I don't know if that's appropriate, considering that Jesus is watching us at this very moment. And I don't want to break any more rules other than my long vacation from my husband.
Everything that we discussed here is within the confines of the confessional, and it's between you, me, and God. And I just politely asked him to step out of the important conversation.
How many Hail Marys does this get me? I probably should go do that soon. I'm uncomfortable, and I'm pretty sure pretty soon I'm going to be taking that stairway to hell.
Hey, Father.
Williams!
I hate that I have to call you that.
It just fits. Old habits die young.
Can we eat more than bread for dinner? It'd be great. Just,
We're not just eating bread, son. We're eating a body.
Yeah, you say that every...
And look how thin and healthy you are. The book I've been reading, I'm trying to learn, and it said I should hug you once. How'd that go? Is that good? Should I hold it longer? Oh, wait.
No, it's creepy.
You don't just need to have a skill for this.
Well, maybe it's because we usually talk like this. I'll confess. So, school is cool. There's,
Did you do your homework? 16 Hail Marys, that's 4 squared.
Okay. Father, Dad. Anyways,
What about that Mary Elizabeth that you've been walking home from school? Are you keeping your distance?
well, now that we're in this booth, her name is Janice. Carl's, I don't know.
Sounds like a Protestant.
You've been trying to date my daughter for... You don't have to be on the ground.
Alright. I don't want to talk to adults.
I know. Date my daughter, but it's weird whenever I'm talking to you and you just like go down on the ground and start telling me what you think about her or how you want to be with her. It's just really freaking me out right now.
Well, now that we're not, she's a lovely lady.
Okay.
You're so pretty.
Oh, okay, just keep it PG, just please. It's just making me very nervous.
I've never had a thought about you that was bad.
Okay, now go back to my daughter. I've been told, I don't know why I'm in the middle of this, but I've been told that she's thinking about going to see a movie with you. Alright.
I just asked and
she hasn't said anything. So you're filling in the gap.
It's really awkward for me. I don't want to be in the middle. Like, it feels weird because I go to your church, I see your dad, and like he brings me into the confessional, and he's just like, "What's going on?" I don't want to tell him.
You have to.
So, and I don't know why you should be ashamed of sex. It's just part of life and death. I mean, you're so honest with your dad. It seems like you should be able to talk about it with Janice's.
What is that?
It's a gopher. We took biology together. It's a gopher.
Yeah, we didn't learn what that was.
Add it up. Cells plus more cells and organs equals a gopher. That's nature.
I'm not doing that.
Probably because all you do is look at Janice.
Well, look at her.
I don't have thoughts like that. No. It's your father. I never know what to call him.
Just don't call him Dad. 'Cause that's mine.
I get it. You have to share him, and it's
Johnny, I have to talk to you. Come and listen to what I have to
You want to
say.
see your grandson? He's sitting on your sharing custody.
This is a rodent.
It's a gopher, but it is part of the rodent family.
I trapped these under the sink. Don't act surprised. You know they die under there.
You could have a heart.
So I
Have a heart.
Okay. Can you take this back? I really don't want it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Your mom sent me down to tell you that you really don't like being in the middle here, but she told me that your pet has to be put down.
I guess that's life.
My brother's been here. My mom said I should come talk to you about the allowance for this week. I'm not sure why you're in the middle of it.
You're a jerk. You've always been a jerk. And I just came here of my own accord to tell you that you're a jerk. John didn't want that gopher to die.
Listen, I didn't kill the gopher. It was probably that
Just like
falcon.
you almost the falcon did. Does this guy look familiar to you? You almost killed him with a rake. Now I'm his sole guardian.
Hi, Peter.
Don't you call him that. He's a gift.
Listen, I wish we could put this behind us, because once I get paid this allowance, I can take you to the movies.
Well, you're gonna have to get paid a lot because me and Peter always go together.
Lucinda, I'm going to talk to you in a way that you'll understand. So, we're going to talk about, since you've been hanging out with so many odd boys, the birds and the bees. Which I don't know how that makes sense now that I think about it.
I have birds and I've been asking you for a hive for years. It's too much responsibility, Lucinda. You're too small for the beekeeper suit, Lucinda. I've been asking since I don't know, forever.
It's not about the beekeeper suit.
What is it about? I found it on Amazon.
Okay. I don't know why I'm having a conversation about this, because this probably won't happen.
She's a complicated child. She's living a complicated life. I live a complicated life, and that's why I put that on my Facebook page. I'm a priest, but I'm married to God, but I'm married to you, and I have a stepdaughter and a really weird son who thinks that he's confessing to me every time we have a conversation.
I just want to clear things up because now I'm confused. We've never shared vows. We may have fornicated in the past. I may have birthed that monstrosity that is now your son. Because there's no way that a priest in a Catholic church has a son unless it's a legitimate friar. So that might have been yours. I guess it's yours. He's yours. He's your son. He is my son, and I'm proud of him.
After our last conversation, I may have jumped the gun a little and assumed more. I thought, I put in to transition.
My mom said that you would take me to the airport.
Please, to take you to the airport, we could say a little prayer before you get on the plane. I always do. They scare me. How, my child, you have a...
Peter. Peter.
You can't take Peter across state lines.
Oh, guardian! I make the decision.
I won't have it.
Is it complicated?
It is.
It's not.
Fix that.
He said, you're the mother and left.
It's not.
It's not.
Whoa. It is not the 50s. You don't by default get full custody. It is 2017, and I want to be a part of Peter's life.
That's not what you said before.
He wants to be part of Peter's life. That is a noble gesture.
There are so many states where they just say, oh, your father, you can just come back into your life.
Should I have any concern about what's happening right now? I feel like, is it about the turtle or is it about other things? It's about the turtle. About the turtle.
It's pulling its head in.
If I could just say that I'm going to get paid an allowance, and John isn't, so if that helps me out.
I want to be a father. You look like the kind of lady who wants to be a grandmother.
It's the perm, isn't it? Which one of these suitors do you want me to approve of? Both of them seem interesting. That one has money somehow, and this one has a weird fetish with animals.
My flight to Fort Lauderdale leaves in 2 hours.
Why are you always talking about your father, Lucinda? I'm sorry.
I just think Peter would be happier there.
If you need some change.
That is a painted turtle, and they are native to the New Jersey region, not Florida. I care.
No, I don't want to decide which one to choose. I'm not getting in the middle of this. What am I supposed to do with
It's
it?
just I want what's best for Peter. and neither of them are great, to be honest with you. You're a woman, you just have to make a choice. I'm not getting any
I don't want to stay in the middle of this at all. If you thought about letting just Peter decide, just put him down and let him go.
I will never leave Peter like I was left.
Peter.
Stack of crisp one.
I have lettuce because that's more relevant to you.
Peter,
You got a tear for confession too?
Let God guide you. We will tell you the right answer.
I just want to say
Peter.
it's great that Peter has so many people who love him in his life.
you're not one person that loves him most!
Sweetheart,
Lucinda, you're being creepy.
sweetheart, if anything has taught me, any event has taught me about things in life, you should go with the person that has the money. So just go with the person that has the money. Just do that. Be quiet, boy. Just go with the person.
I've been to saving my entire life, living in a monastery. I have gobs of money. Why wouldn't you be
Father, are you saying you want to marry Lucinda? We're your
Is
students.
that what you're saying?
No!
Dad. Mother,
You were just reinforcing bad stereotypes.
Peter hasn't moved.
I don't want to get in the middle here, but I think
Peter, go to the light. Go.
Peter, come to mommy.
I'm just here to talk to my dad.
I don't want the ferret. I don't want these animals. And you're just as annoying as PTA
That's a
meetings.
gopher, and cells plus organs equals gopher.
Biology.
What happened?
The entire situation is like your dad's life. It's very complicated.
Let's bury him next to the falcon. It's okay to grieve, it's natural.
I want to be married right
We can make room. That's how much I love you.
now.
Did you even get a tombstone?
I'm not the one with the money.
His last rites are complete.
I don't even know if he was a Catholic.
Are you guys done here? 'Cause I want to finish the yard.
You're a jerk, and I've always said you're a jerk.
Sweetheart, I'm trying to be supportive. Do you want me to say a eulogy or something?
Yes, Mom.
What died again, the turtle or the... Okay.
Can I be here for this, or is this like family?
You can be here, but over there. He would have wanted people who loved him at his funeral, even if they were dipshits.
It is not your turn to talk. I don't know why we're talking. Okay. Peter was a great tortoise.
Was a turtle.
Peter was a... Oh, we playing that game? Attention more over towards him.
At least he knows what species he was. Go on.
Peter was a great turtle who crawled in the ground and in the water and was featured in many Land Before Time movies.
You're a terrible grandmother.
I just want to clarify, since health has failed you in the Catholic school, that grandparents are for babies.
He was a baby. He was my baby, and I was his mother, and now he's in the ground. And he never even knew his grandfather. Who's in Florida.
You should have cremated him and taken some ashes there.
The caterer asked me to come tell you that the food is ready to be served.
Thank you, thank you. See what I do for you? I order a caterer for turtle's funeral service.
I'm sorry, Mom. You haven't even said amen, so technically this is still a eulogy.
Amen.
Wow. So touching.
Please, will you join me?
Sure.
Yay, great. You're not. This isn't gonna work.
All right.
I don't think Amazing Grace is really denominational. It's more about slavery.
Seriously though, are you guys done? Because I really want that money. You had your chance. You were there. It was...
And that's what happens to a soul once it departs.